404 to 2000, you're cleared on route. 404, 172 at 2500.
Right, clear for takeoff.
It's time for Kris Cruz.
Here's a question that I've always been meaning to ask you since I met you is, how are you doing?
I'm actually doing very well.
And how's the family?
The family's doing great. Family's very involved. My wife has become such a good speaker that she has her own schedule now.
That is awesome. I love to hear that stuff. You know, it's like families get involved and kind of like brings in the family together.
Exactly.
Now, here's something that I kind of just found out today from the Convention of the States guys is that you endorse the Convention of States.
Very much so.
And here's something that I really love is that you are looking for term limits for the Congress.
Most definitely.
And you're looking for federal judges
Yes.
and the Supreme Court.
Absolutely.
Now, why did you support term limits?
Because, well, for the court system, when we put that in place, lifetime limits, people didn't live that long. You know, it was like 47 years was the average age. And things have changed.
Yeah.
So I think we need to adjust with them. And then as far as our representatives are concerned, the longer they stay in, the more connected they become to special interests, and special interests are destroying our nation.
Yes. Now, here's another one that it kind of goes back into the Convention of States endorsement is people out there don't know what Convention of States is. They don't know Article 5.
Right.
So on the, I would say the lamest term, how will you explain the Convention of States?
Well, you know, our founders knew that there would probably come a time when you might have to make some adjustments to the Constitution. They didn't want to make it an easy process because everything would be changed, you know, every time there was a new administration. So it's a difficult process. And the Convention of States calls for, you know, 2/3 of the states to, you know, call for an article, and then it has to be ratified by 3/4 of the states, at which time it actually becomes a part of the Constitution, does not require a signature by the president.
And have you signed a petition for the Convention of States?
I have.
You have. That is awesome. Last question is, if people want to get in contact with you, help you out, I know one of your super PACs, Run, Bend, Run.
Right.
I've talked to them almost every other week. They give me updates. So how can people get in contact with you and support your?
BenCarson.com. We made it extremely easy.
I know, right? It's not .org, it's .com.
.com.
What do you accomplish to do tonight here at the Conservative Review Convention?
I hope to be able to put into perspective for people why I'm running, what's going on with our country, which is very serious and really requires our attention as opposed to the gladiator style things that are going on where we sit there and call each other names and act like third graders. You know, and I call it Coliseum because when Rome was crashing, you know, the people wanted to go to the Coliseum.
Yeah. It has become like a circus.
It has.
Yes.
And this is so serious. I don't know if people even have any concept of the fact that our financial underpinnings are being destroyed, that our position in the world is being destroyed by failure to take the right kind of leadership position, that we are destroying ourselves internally with listening to the purveyors of hatred and division. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We're not being proactive in terms of our electric grid and our other infrastructure, all of which is going to have an enormously negative effect on us if we don't do something about it.
Yep. Day one of Dr. Ben Carson, President Dr. Ben Carson. I love that. It sounds really good. Day one for President Carson. What does it look like?
It looks like me talking to a joint session of Congress and telling them there's a new sheriff in town and that we work for the people. They don't work for us. And that I'm not signing anything that borrows money from future generations. So we just need to readjust our thinking.
Well, Dr. Ben Carson, thank you so much. I can't wait to hear you talk today. And God bless and many blessings for you and your family.
Thank you so much. Keep up the great work.